Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Christina and I am a mom of 5 kids. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all about how we include our kids in the kitchen, whether it be through cooking, prepping, cleaning up, setting up for dinner, setting up for meals, all of those different things. This Kids in the Kitchen collaboration is hosted by Anna over at Anna's Family Life. So Anna, thank you so much for inviting us to jump in on this collaboration. I'm so excited to share just the random ways that our family navigates the kitchen with a family of 7, and I can't wait to watch the playlist and see how other families are handling the kitchen duties in their homes. So if you don't know Anna, she is super sweet. You will find her channel linked down below in the description box, as well as the playlist to this collaboration. One thing I want to mention is that the kitchen is not like my domain. I don't have a this is my space, don't get in my way sort of attitude most of the time. Every once in a while, I need to remind myself to let go of the pressure to get dinner done on time, to not be distracted or interrupted, because I be honest, I do have those days where I'm like, okay, please everyone just get out of the kitchen so I can cook dinner. But I will say that everyone in my family does help out in the kitchen in many different ways. My husband will cook breakfast or make lunches or cook dinner, or we'll do parts of these things together, or he'll prep and I'll cook. And we just find ways as a family to do what works, and we're still figuring it out. 2 out of our 5 kids are still under 3 years old, and so there is a lot going on at our home at any given time. And my grandmother actually always jokes when she's over here that the toddlers really act up when I'm cooking dinner. It is like no fail when it's dinner time. They find a way to get under my feet and get upset if I do not give them my full attention. And so that can be really difficult on some days. I will tell you though that all of the kids help in a different capacity at different times. We're still working on finding ways to let Jules help. Like sometimes we'll just let her grab something out of the fridge and hand it to us because she's only 18 months old. But my almost 3-year-old does really love to help. And the other day he may or may not have pushed the button on the blender before we got the top on, which is something we've been warning him not to do. And I don't know if he forgot or if he really just wanted to see what the results would be of doing what we've told him not to do. But it was not a big deal. Luckily, it was easy to clean up. But he does love to do things like when we make the little hash brown patties, we'll let him put them on the pan before the pan goes in the oven. And we try to include him in any ways that we can that are not dangerous for him or things like that. So letting them assist in any way that we can, setting the table, things like that. Him and his 6-year-old sister are really great at doing that together for the most part. And then my older boys, they really can self-sufficiently make a pancake breakfast, which is kind of like their claim to fame around here in terms of being in the kitchen. But I also have them jump in with me different times, baking or making particular recipes or anything like that. So this is not like a fancy staged video that you're going to get today. I am trying to just kind of give you some peeks into our life so that you can see how we in fact include all of our family in the kitchen. Okay, as usual, the second I call my son out into the kitchen, he grabs a handful of something to eat, but I guess that is a typical growing teenage boy. But I am teaching him how to make one of our favorite soups that we have as a family, and that is creamy cauliflower soup, a plant-based version. So my end goal would be for my kids to be able to have a whole bunch of meals under their belt that they can just cook dinner and know how to do it on their own. But also I do just enjoy the time one-on-one with them, or if I have 2 of them or 3 of them or as many of them as are helping me on that particular night. This time it was kind of cool because me and my 13-year-old were able to just spend some time together, having fun, being silly, me getting help cooking because it does make things go quicker, especially at his age, because it's not trying to manage a toddler or a young child while you're trying to cook. It's pretty nice when they get to the age where they can actually help, but there's still a lot of fun. This goofball would not stop being silly, and I told him he was trying to sabotage my video.
I'm trying to make it a funny video so people actually continue to watch it.
It's gonna have a little wax. So, also thing we're gonna do is we are going to make. We're going to make. We're gonna make croutons. Croutons. Now, do we want croutons made from bagels or wheat bread or both?
Wheat bread.
Huh?
What am I gonna? Okay, I'm watching. You take out the bread, you fill up tobacco, something or whatever.
You're probably gonna need like at least 2 more pieces of bread. So look at this is what you're gonna do, bro.
You do the thing where you stack them on ice. You take 3 off of the 4. You take a knife, you cut them up into little tiny pieces where they can never be generated.
Don't do that with the knife. Get ready for him to make fun of me attempting to sing in Spanish in 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Where you get Vamos from?
I don't know.
Vamos también.
Okay, he said, let's
Vamos
go.
también.
Let's go, it's okay. Because vamos is let's go.
Right, and then the end is good, and then stop. Let's stop. Let's say it's. I don't even know. Let's go good. Let's go good.
Let's go good. Let's go good. So look it. I turn this on medium high because I'm going to start to saute this. This is the soup base.
Soup base. A base drum.
And then we got that. So basically the croutons and the scallions are going to be garnished.
God.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on a fake smile.
So look it, before the garlic
So
so listen, if the garlic and onion burns, it ruins the flavor of your whole soup. So once now, after like 30 seconds to a minute, I turn it down a little to medium and you gotta watch it.
It's because it's
Are you
ear
listening?
plus plus infinitive.
Oh,
So
okay.
Toddlers, is the ear. It's
The
who.
ear? I'm just kidding. IR, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the who, the who. And then the mouth.
Okay. Can you put
And
it
then
together for
the
me?
infinitive is the beer. Is what it's going to be.
I'm on my way now.
And then this is typically the time of night where I need my coffee. So these are my 2 favorites to make myself an iced coffee, the Califia Farms cold brew and the Califia Farms toasted coconut almond milk and a little bit of maple syrup instead of sugar because it will actually dissolve. I am almost done with my coffee and this guy over here tried to escape to the other room, but I called him back in because
Then I got me here firstly.
can you put the rest of the potatoes in the pot, please? So we have the
And that probably
veggie stock and onions and garlic, salt, pepper. Yep, put them all in. Carefully, don't burn yourself. Exactly. 13-year-old boys. Anybody have one?
Me.
They're pretty awesome, but also kind of goofy. Okay, so we're gonna boil those down. Whoa, watch it. So see the flame coming up on the side there, bud? You don't really want to have that grabby. See how it's going up the side of the pot?
Grab it.
All right, open up the stove. Cauliflower's done, so grab a mitt. It's pretty hot, so please be careful. Put it up on the stove.
You know, that double layer protection.
Good. Good job. Okay, so now my little peanuts are back. My little guy is telling me a pretty intense story. My little Jules is attached to my hip, literally as usual, and I'm attempting to finish up dinner. And Gia, who took a nap after school, just woke up and is jumping in to help me blend up some of the soup to make it creamy by just taking out some of the chunks and the broth and blending them and then returning them to the pot so it's nice and creamy like this. Can you help me by getting some bowls and spoons for everyone up on the counter? Thank you. Here, Jack Attack. So this video is about kids in the kitchen. So I figured we could show you cleaning the dishes after dinner. Show your part.
Wow.
Justice and I cooked. She is setting the table.
Can we get like plastic things?
Oh, actually, and tomorrow morning you and Justy are making pancakes, right?
Pancakes?
Wasn't that your request?
I didn't say anything about that, but sure. That was Justice.
It was him, but you usually love making pancakes.
Yeah, I love pancakes.
Yeah.
Yummy. I can't. Thank you, Mommy. Cooking them for us. God.
We cooked, we ate, and now it is time to clean up. And I have Gia and Jackson doing most of the cleaning because Justice helped me cook. Good job, big helper. Can you go throw them in the garbage? Give one to Juju. Juju, is there something you can pick up and put in the garbage? Let Juju put one in the garbage. Good job. Even if it is not really much help and it takes more time, I try to find little ways for the little ones to help just to get in the habit of helping out around the house and with the family. And I really think it makes a difference to just grow them into it being a natural part of their role in the family. And they really do all enjoy it once they get into it, being a part of taking pride in our family and in our home. And it really does help build not only character, but relationships with one another as they work together on these things. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It does help my little channel here on YouTube. I super appreciate that. If you are new here, I would love if you would introduce yourself down in the comments. Don't forget to check out the playlist down below to see how other moms are including their kids in the kitchen. And don't forget to check out Anna's channel, Anna's Family Life, who is hosting this collaboration. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon in one of my next videos. Until next time, stay rooted.